the 19-year-old suffered an Achilles tendon injury, putting an end to her elite career.
She was twisting still as she hit the ground,
And later revealed she had suffered a full ACL tear. She broke her right foot in 4 different places, withdrawing from the US Championships. Vanessa Ferrari is highly regarded as one of the greatest Italian gymnasts of all time, and as of 2024, she ranks number 1 as the most decorated gymnast from her nation. She's the 2006 World All-Around Champion, a 4-time European gold medalist, and after 2 disappointing 4th-place finishes in the floor final at the London Games in 2012 and the Rio Games in 2016, Vanessa finally got her coveted Olympic medal in Tokyo 2021, placing 2nd in the floor final. In doing so, Ferrari became the first Italian gymnast to win an individual Olympic medal and joined a very select group of only 4 gymnasts to have competed in 4 different editions of the Games. However, Vanessa wasn't done just yet, and at age 32 announced she would be making a run for Paris 2024, her 5th Olympic cycle. She dealt with minor injuries throughout 2023, which prevented her from competing at all. Making the team this time around would not be an easy task, as the talent pool had grown immensely in the past couple of years. Vanessa was working on some major combos on floor, like a syllabus to stag jump, as well as a whip, full-in, back tuck sequence, and a double twisting Yurchenko. Unfortunately, during a training session this past June, Ferrari aggravated an injury on her left calf, which had already been giving her some discomfort since December. This put an end to her Olympic run, as she explained that there was simply no time to recover from a muscle injury this late in the season. Vanessa's journey to Paris came to an unfortunate and disappointing ending. But her longevity in this brutal sport is truly remarkable, and her name will forever be stamped, not only in the Code of Points with her eponymous skill, but also in the gymnastics history books, as a result of her outstanding achievements. Georgia Godwin has been one of the main faces of Australian gymnastics for the past 2 cycles. She's an 8-time Commonwealth Games medalist and represented her country at the Tokyo Games in 2021. Georgia had a phenomenal 2023, winning 4 gold medals at the National Championships and 8 more, including 5 golds, in 3 different World Challenge Cup editions throughout the year. At the World Championships in Antwerp, she helped the Australian team qualify for the Paris Games, and individually, she advanced to the all-around final. To top it off, Georgia created her own eponymous skill in the rulebook of the discipline, a Weiler Kip Full, rated E. 2024 started off great, with Godwin winning a gold medal on floor and a silver on beam at the DTB Pokal Team Challenge in March. However, in early May, the Australian gymnast revealed she had sustained an Achilles injury during training.
Hey everyone, this is definitely not the news I want to be sharing with you all right now. A couple days out from Nationals, less than 80 days from Paris. I've sustained an Achilles injury. It's extremely heartbreaking. It's not it's not ideal. I'm looking forward to the next few steps. I'll be heading back to Brisbane, having a chat with the surgeon. We'll just see where we go from there. I'm not entirely sure what the recovery process looks like moving forward, but I've got an amazing team around me and trying to be as positive as possible. I'll need a bit of time to process everything, so I may be a little quiet on the social media front moving forward.
Georgia eventually went on to have surgery to repair her Achilles and is now focused on the rehabilitation process, which seems to be going pretty well. The Commonwealth Games champion will hopefully make a full recovery and return to competition next year. At age 27, the Australian athlete will most likely set her aim on the Los Angeles Games in 2028. Oksana Chusovitina is an absolute gymnastics legend. At age 49, she is a world and Olympic champion, a mother, has competed under 5 different flags throughout her 30-plus years long career, and has 5 eponymous skills in the code of points. Oksana is the #1 ranked gymnast with the most Olympic appearances in history, a total of 8. She has also competed in 16 World Championship editions, 4 Asian Games, and 3 Goodwill Games, and holds the record for the most individual World Championship medals at a single event, with a total of 9 on vault. The Uzbek gymnast initially announced the Tokyo Games would be her final competitive appearance. However, she later resumed training with the Asian Games in mind. Unfortunately, the 2022 edition was postponed indefinitely due to the pandemic. But that did not discourage Oksana from continuing her preparation as she set a new goal: to compete at the 2024 Paris Games, which would become her 9th Olympic appearance. But she would have to qualify first. For 2 consecutive years, Chusovitina won the World Cup Series title on vault. Between 2022 and 2023, she took part in 8 World Cups and medaled in 7 of them. However, a poor performance at the Olympic qualifying meets of 2024 prevented her from being selected as an apparatus specialist for Paris. This meant her last chance to earn an Olympic quota would be through her all-around score at the Asian Championships in May. Her chances were slim, since she would have to perform on all 4 events and rank highest among the all-around athletes still eligible for a quota. But Oksana did not back down, kept her faith, and fought till the last minute. Sadly, the then 48-year-old gymnast announced she had sustained an injury during podium training at the Asian Championships, rendering her unable to compete. And just like that, her journey to Paris came to an end. But via her recent social media posts, it looks like the legendary Oksana Chusovitina might not be done with gymnastics just yet, and may still have a few good years left ahead of her. Shilese Jones became one of the key players for Team USA during the 2022 to 2024 quad. She made her major international debut at the 2022 World Championships, helping the US win gold in the team competition and collecting 2 individual silver medals in the all-around and uneven bars final. The following year, Jones made the world team again and collected 3 more medals. She went home with a team gold and 2 bronzes. Not only did Shilese shine individually throughout the quad, but she was also a reliable team player, hitting under pressure on all 4 events. Heading into 2024, there was absolutely no doubt in most people's minds that both Simone Biles and Shilese Jones were locks for the US Olympic team to Paris. However, the year did not unfold the way many fans were hoping for. Jones opened her season pretty late at the US Classic on May 18th. Around February, she had revealed that she was trying to stay mentally strong and focusing on getting fully healthy for the bigger meets of the year, which indicates that the American gymnast was already dealing with some injuries since the beginning of 2024. Nonetheless, Shilese delivered a phenomenal performance at the US Classic, winning the uneven bars title with an incredible 15.250 score, and placing second in the all-around and on-floor. She equaled or scored above 14 on all 4 events, which is pretty remarkable under the current code of points. However, 2 weeks later at Nationals, the world champion was forced to withdraw from the 2-day competition due to a shoulder injury, which was already alarming to say the least. Gymnasts must compete at the national championships in order to qualify for the Olympic trials. But given Shilese's outstanding track record throughout the quad, she was in a pretty good place to petition for a spot at trials. Her request was accepted by the committee, and a month later, Jones would step onto the arena to compete for a spot on the US Olympic team. unfortunately, things got worse from there. On day 1 of the 2-day meet, Shilese sustained an injury on her left knee while warming up on vault, and made the last-minute decision to only compete on the uneven bars, which would already dim down her chances of being selected for the team. Nonetheless, she still went on to have the highest score of the night on this apparatus. The following day, however, the American gymnast withdrew from the remainder of the trials after receiving medical evaluation, which put an end to her Olympic dreams this time around. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but Jones will most likely try for the Los Angeles Games in 2028, where she'll be 26. Given her enormous potential and talent, Shilese will certainly put on the leotard again in no time and continue to cement her legacy in the sport. Which gymnast were you most looking forward to seeing at the Paris Games this summer?